I'm talking about the Word of God, and the subject right now is a house divided. Do not be surprised when you see that false Christians still oppose other people who are not saved, or unbelievers. Just because they don't get along with atheists and agnostics and other religions doesn't mean they are on your side. Many people are so offended by false Christians that they turn to something they consider the opposite, such as atheism or agnosticism or some Eastern religion. In reality, the opposite of false Christianity is true Christianity. Jesus told us that Satan's house is divided against itself. In other words, unbelievers will oppose false Christians and vice versa. People of many groups will oppose each other. However, the only group you should worry about representing is Christianity. If you do that, then you will make all the right choices concerning other groups as well. Satan's followers, or the people who are not saved, will be against each other as well as real Christians. Real Christians, on the other hand, should not have significant divisions with one another. That is the nature of the two sides. One side represents self-interested people who cannot stand united with one another. The followers of Christ have only one teacher, who is in heaven. Therefore, do not consider their ways to be equal to each other. The most major problem with the house divided is when someone hates the actions of false Christians, they turn to total unbelief. Do not think there are only two sides, Christian and non-Christian. Plenty of people consider themselves Christians but are not. These are false Christians. They are not on the same side as an atheist, but both are from Satan. This goes to show the way of our world is terrible. Countless people disagree with one another, but none of them have been able to offer a solution. This shows that truly wise people are a minority. If people were wise, the moment they realized our resources were limited, they would have stopped overexpansion and would not be on the verge of the worst suffering that man has ever seen. As of right now, the world is like a bubble inflated by easily accessible resources. And when that bubble bursts, it will not be a painless return to things as they originally were. Does anyone honestly believe that people will behave rationally when they are starving or can't meet their basic needs? War and civil unrest will grip the world. In the meantime, take a look around you and see what people are concerned about. They are not concerned about the impending collapse of society. False Christians believe they will be exempt from the suffering by the rapture, and atheists believe that some genius will solve all their problems. A true Christian, on the other hand, should be aware that this world is going to suffer. The only thing he can do about that is to get right with God. All he can get out of it is the salvation of his soul, because he is not in a position to control or stop it. Thanks for listening. Take care, and God bless.